Hi Capricorn, welcome you guys. Listen, I'm sorry that I said Cancer a few times in your June reading. I know I've done that before. I don't know why. Some of you must be heavily involved with some Cancerians. But I'm going to say it from now. This is a reading for Capricorn. This is a reading for Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising from now till the end of July. So let's see what's happening this month for my beautiful, smart, intelligent and patient Capricorns. All right, Capricorn, what's going on for you guys this month? I hope you all had a good June, and let's see what's going on for you in July. Is that one card? Okay. Alrighty. Well, be wary. You may be dealing with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And there's some heartbreak, Capricorn. There's some heartbreak. There's also some truth being told. There's also some sort of communication online. Hang on a second, you guys. So there's some communication online. There's an offer of love coming in at the end of July, and there's some sort of possible wealth or stability and a joyful long-term commitment coming in with the Ten of Pentacles right at the end. But the beginning of July starts with some sort of heartbreak, some sort of betrayal. Yeah. And like I said, you've got the King of Wands here in the beginning. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, or Scorpio, Capricorn. So, I mean, you know, it doesn't really so much matter about the sign as such. What does matter is that there's some sort of heartbreak that you're going to be dealing with now in July. Let's see if we can get a better idea once we clarify. Somebody that either they're in your life or they're coming into your life. And I think that they may be in your life. Somebody that you see usually as very down to earth, very humble, very tasteful. You know, they've got good taste in things and they seem really hardworking. There's somebody that you see that way. This person can also be very passionate, very fiery, very spontaneous. Whether that's the actual person that breaks your heart or whether your heartbreak comes from somewhere else, your heartbreak's coming from a place where you've had to end something and you've had to end it. Ten of Wands. This has come out on some of the other readings too. You've had to end it because it was too much for you to take. It's a burden that you couldn't carry. And it had to end. And that's going to cause heartbreak. There's also some sort of truth being told and communication online. So you could be talking with someone and tell them what's going on, and they could be there as a support for you. Not too sure. All I know is that somebody that you are or will be communicating with, somebody very, very independent, somebody that doesn't need, could even be a friend, somebody that doesn't need anybody's help. They can stand on their own 2 feet. You're going to be communicating with someone like that. In turn, a love offer is coming through. For some of you out there, you could be ending a relationship with someone because it just was too much for you to handle. You had to carry on all the responsibilities. You had to be the carer. You had to be the nurturer. And you're starting up a new relationship with a love offer coming in with someone else who is and the thing that attracts you about them is that they're very strong, very independent, and they don't need to be nurtured. They don't need to be taken care of. They can stand on their own 2 feet. And you're thinking about it. I mean, the 8 of Pentacles came out on this Knight of Cups. You like it. You like the offer that's come in. You like that this person's showing you that they care about you. But you're not jumping on the offer before you really analyze it, and you're going to analyze it very clearly. But this is nice. Now, this is not necessarily the end of the month, but this could be like a long-term end to what this story is. You've got the Hierophant here. So this could be really settling down into a very, very happily ever after commitment. For some of you, it might be a marriage. Settling down into a marriage with somebody that is very, very, very good for you and not toxic. There was somebody else in your life who was. And like I said, there's some heartbreak coming in relation to that. But this person, like I said, even though they were like really down to earth, or they seemed really down to earth and they seemed hardworking, they needed a lot of energy from you. They needed you to carry them all the time. And it's not something that you want to do, Capricorn. Oh gosh, I hope I haven't said Cancer again. I'm pretty sure I didn't this time, you guys. Anyway, yeah, I can feel it. It's like my energy is being depleted. It's like, for some of you, not all of you, for some of you, it's almost like this person's like an emotional vampire. They suck energy from you. They suck emotions from you. And you were just like, you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. And you're the one that's going to be doing the heartbreaking. You're the one that's going to be doing the ending. But then you're moving on to something a lot lighter. Somebody who's strong, somebody who's independent, somebody who can take care of themselves. And it looks like it's possibly going to be a long-term union. All right, let's throw down one of the Syrian Starseed Tarot cards to see what overall message we need to give Capricorn. Ten of Chalices. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Happily ever after, you guys. That's what I call this card, happily ever after. This card has come up because it's about you thinking about what it is that you need to get your happily ever after. Listen, I also want to point out, this is not necessarily a commitment that's going to break up, and if for those of you that are in relationships and you moving on to someone else, it's not always a break up. Sometimes something needs to break in a relationship for it to repair and come out new on the other side. The most evident thing here is that with this Ten of Wands, something that's not healthy, something that's not stable, where you took on too much, is ending. That doesn't necessarily mean the relationship is ending, but it could also mean the way things are going in this particular relationship, that style of road it's taking is ending. And that's what this communication is here. Because with this Page of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles on it, this is about straight up communication, about, you know, maybe it could be the type of communication like, I'm doing everything here, I'm having to carry all the burdens, I can't do that anymore. If this is going to work, you need to step it up. So that's why I just want to point that out, because it's not always about a relationship that's existing and it's going to break up. It's that there is some sort of change going on. And for those of you that are single, again, this could be somebody coming into your life, but as quickly as they come in is as quickly as either they leave, or that this conversation comes up saying, you know what, you're great, you're nice, but it takes a lot out of me to be with you because you demand this, and that. But there is definitely some truth communication coming through here. And looks like there's a beautiful, happily ever after ending once all of it gets sorted out. All right, Capricorn, that's what I've got for you. $25 for a private report emailed to you with a photo of your tarot reading. If you're interested, check out my website, www.madameotarot.com, with all the details. And information is in the description box below. All right, you guys, wishing you much love, light, and peace as always. Take care for now, Capricorn. Bye.